Hey everyone, this is tour guide Isabella. Today I am taking over the Instagram IGTV. So this is actually, I think, my first ever IGTV, that's a tongue twister, on this Instagram and on my own. I never really do them, so this is exciting. Today I'm going to be giving tips to incoming students or any other student who wants to listen to this. These are the tips that I would give myself or anyone else that's coming in. So I hope these can help you, and let's get into it. So my first piece of advice would be to take advantage of opportunities. You're probably gonna hear that a lot from anyone in college, but my biggest piece is definitely take advantage of that. I know freshmen, you guys sometimes are scared to talk to your professor, talk to peers. However, they do want the best for you, and a lot of your professors want to maybe do research with you or network with you or get you an internship, anything like that. Talking to your professor will take you far. I'm currently a psychology major and double minoring in biology and chemistry along the pre-medical track. So with that being said, I'm trying to go to medical school after undergrad, and there's a lot that goes into that. I can't just be like, okay, I'm going to medical school. They want to see you do research and opportunities and all that good stuff. So I became involved and I started going to office hours with my professor, and I was just like, hey, can I do research under you this summer? Because I really want to, and I liked the topic that was being discussed. We were talking about there's circumnulation in plants, and pretty much now I'm in his research lab for the summer. So that's my biggest piece of advice, is definitely get involved with your professors. Again, they want you to succeed. They want you to come in and ask questions. When you're in a large lecture hall, they genuinely want to get to know you, because sometimes you could be just a number or just a name. So that is that. And in school, definitely take advantage of any clubs that may be going on. There's so many, and if there's a club that you don't kind of vibe with or you want to create, grab 7 friends and a professor and advisor, and they can sign off on it, and you can have a club. So that's definitely something that I recommend. Don't be scared, don't be shy, take advantage of the opportunities. Number 2 is explore the city. So you're in New York, you're literally going to school in New York. Go out there. There's so much to see, and especially on TikTok, TikTok has allowed you to see so much. I mean, I'm addicted to it, so if you're not, good for you. Maybe just Google stuff. But if you love TikTok as much as me, there's always stuff on my FYP going on, what to do, what to see, what places to eat. I'm a huge foodie. So go out there, see what else is out there. Yes, Manhattan's great and all, but there's so many, there's 4 other boroughs that you can go and explore, or go on a ferry ride. There's never a dull moment in the city, and I genuinely mean that. And now that COVID is kind of calming down and regulations are starting to loosen, definitely go out there. Go to I've been to the Jimmy Fallon show, I've been to Good Morning America showings, Broadway. I know that's not open yet, but it's opening soon. So yeah, that's what I recommend. I'm an explorer, so if you ever see me out there, come say hi. So yeah. Number 3, my third tip is time management. Even though in my last piece of advice I said go out there, go see the city, that still remains true. However, make sure that you have time for studying and work and your first obligation. Remember that yes, you are coming here for school, and there's fun around you all the time, but keep your priorities first. Your school and work is the most important, especially your school. You need to keep that GPA up, keep studying. The city is not going anywhere. I know some events are short term or they're pop-ups. Go and enjoy those, but make sure you kind of grind out your schoolwork or your work first. So something that I like to do is I like to kind of do all my schoolwork at one time. So what that means is during the weekday, I will go. And then on the weekends, I will kind of relax and let myself enjoy the time more and not have to worry about my schoolwork because it's already done. So if that's you, or you're a procrastinator, try to pre-plan or pre-organize when you're going to kind of do your work. That's so important. And I promise you, it's not like in high school where everything's due the next day or due by the end of the week. You can have an assignment due 3 weeks from now, and it can be a 12-page paper. Do not do it the night before. I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, I can do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to stress yourself out. And then you're not going to have any fun doing the other things that you want to do because you're going to be stressing about the paper that you have or the assignment. So just do your work first. I promise it will benefit you in the end. And my fourth piece of advice is money management. Whew, this one is hard. So I know I'm from Houston, Texas. So Houston is a little bit of a cheaper city. The cost of living here is a lot more than probably anywhere else that you're maybe coming from. And if not, hey, good for you. But money management is something that is probably one of the most important things that I'm gonna tell you, or that anyone else can tell you. The school's not gonna be like, oh, here, you're not gonna find it on a brochure. But make sure that you come into college either have money saved, or you have a job lined up, or you're gonna be looking for jobs. I promise you, this city can soak up your money. Like, you go outside, you breathe the wrong way, and somehow you just were charged $15. So a couple of tips that I like to use are, let's just say we're going out to dinner with some friends, because that's a huge thing. A lot of people like to go out and then like go to dinner and then hang out afterwards. So if you want to go out to dinner, but you might have, don't really have that much money, but you really want to eat here or at your apartment or your residence hall first, and then afterwards when you're going out to the restaurant, maybe get a small appetizer or a small dish that's not as expensive as like a normal entree. So that's definitely one way you can save money. Look online for discount codes or places that are doing like free food. I know with the vaccination cards right now for COVID, like at Krispy Kreme, you can get like a free donut. I need to do that. I haven't done it yet, and I love donuts, so catch me at Krispy Kreme, the Fulton Center one. So that one's really close by as well. Kind of dangerous, but like, hey. Use Flex. We have Flex dollars at Pace, as you guys may know. You get $50 per semester. And that's on a declining debit system, and you can use that at Chipotle, Bear Burger, Red Mango, which is a frozen yogurt place, and Melt Shop, and so many other places. So if you want to grab a bite to eat but don't want to spend money, that's a great alternative as well. I'm trying to think what other things I use. Oh, also, when you go to places, always ask if you take college discounts. I don't care where I am. I will always be like, hey, do you take college discounts? And they'll be like, hey, yeah. And then I'll save like maybe a couple dollars here and there. That will add up. And if they don't, what's the harm in asking? Just who cares? If you save $3, you save $3. But money management is definitely something that's super important, not only for your college self, but also for your future self. Make sure that you're prioritizing your money correctly. There's so much to do here, and there's so much to buy. I know, because I love clothes and I love eating out, but I always tell myself, is it a need or is it a want? And really make sure that you know the difference between the two, and don't get it twisted in your head. Don't be like, no, that's a need, when it's actually a want. Make sure you have enough money for like toiletries or necessities such as like pills or whatever it may be, like medicines, all that good stuff, or just self-care items. So that is my biggest piece of advice with money management.